Moi, mä oon täällä alkamassa tekemään pitkästä aikaa videoita. No, sori etten oo tehnyt pitkään aikaan niitä. No, nyt ois kumminkin aika korjata virhe ja tehdä jatkuvasti videoita. Täällä on mun tavoitteena pelata pleikkaria ja saada vastustajaa enemmän, niin yhteensä 22 maalia. Ja jos jää arvottavaksi vielä, niin sitten 2 pelin jälkeen niin sitten tulee stiikampeluuta. Eli ei muuta kuin te rakkaat katsojat jännittämään tätä minun tekemää jääkiekkopeliä. Tervetuloa mukaan. Se on pikkasen kameran kanssa asettelua. Asetetaan se noin. Tässä on aika tarkkainen asettaa toi kamera. Noin. Toi saa kelpaa. Ja nyt alkaa pelit.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Ja tänään pelaavat joukkueina Florida Panthers vastaan Montreal Canadiens Canadiens. Mä voin valitettavasti pelin aikana puhua, kun mä tätä peliä luon, niin mä voin tätä sen aikana jutella. Nyt se alkaa.
The matchup tonight is a strong one. Two teams from the Eastern Conference. So, Eddie, your observations before we start.
The Eastern Conference has some of the best individual talent in the league. But as you know, this is a team sport. The players will obviously have to work together if they want to see success here tonight. Let's see how they do.
Käsiteltiin siinä ja nyt peli alkaa.
Huberdeau's the starter here. That means he is expected to set the tempo. Opening faceoff has just taken place. Ray Ferraro downstairs alongside Eddie Olczyk on the counter. Good work there in goal. Down near the players is Ray Ferraro.
If they're going to make a bigger imprint in their market, they need to have year-over-year success. And I think the Panthers have players that can do that.
Okay, Ray, thank you. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Directed on. The Canadians with a neutral zone possession along the wing. That is up close and personal.
Well, we expected a physical game, Doc, and it looks like he's on a mission trying to set the tone for his team early in the first period.
In all alone. And off target with that one.
Shooter seemed to have almost too much speed on his breakaway.
Price decided to
Toinen katko jo.
Barkov's eyes were as big as saucers. He sees the opponent with his head down and he steps up for a huge hit.
Just over 3 minutes gone. Nothing up on the score sheet yet. From the face-off, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Save. Shoots one. Oh, and a big save grab with the glove. Knocks it down and covers for a stoppage in play.
They've been under pressure for the last little while. The goalie does the right thing by stopping and freezing the puck.
That wasn't a very dangerous opportunity at all, but to be sure, the goalie drops to the butterfly and turns it aside.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Save! Terrific reaction to a scary shot. Outstanding body contact.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
The Canadians with possession in their own end. And they are in. Pitching this one to Trocheck. That puck's loose. Good defense. Gives it to the point. Wow, what force in that one. Directing that one to Vetrano. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? What a tremendous hit. Leads that charge into the zone. And this is Aaron Ekblad. Broke in at 18. Attack here. Lifts one. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on.
When you're screened like that, you just have to hope it hits you.
Carey Price has owned one of hockey's most pressured jobs. Goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens.
Great size for Carey Price. 6'3", 210 pounds. You talk about a pressure job. Maybe as tough a job in the National Hockey League to be the starting goaltender for the Canadiens.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. It remains in the zone. Drives it. Missed.
He had some heat on that one, Doc. Hard shot.
Great save. Cleans it. Bad save. Picked up by the defense. Looks for room. Poked away. Trying to clear the puck. That puck still inside. Possession in the zone. That shot's blocked. Skates out with it. Hard shot. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. Snapping a pass to Vetrano. Didn't get a thing of that. Puck still in the zone. Puck picked up here. Stepping behind the net, what'll he do? The Canadians are starting back in the defensive zone. Grab that pass in the neutral zone. Oh, broke it up. Oh, and he robbed it.
Oh, the goaltender read this really well. He's down in the butterfly, and he's going to stop this all day.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. The Panthers look to make a difference up the wing. Lets it go. Good save. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Plekanec. Tried, but it didn't work. Save there. Score!
Ensimmäinen maali tuli.
Well, they jumped up on the bench beside me pretty quickly here. Very excited on the one side to have the game's first goal.
The Panthers have gotten the first goal of the game late in this period. Will there be more? Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. And in flight over the line. Terrific determination by Yandel. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Fires. Wonderful save. Barkov's looking to lead. Making headway through center. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Wonderful stop. Montreal's winging it at neutral ice. Forcing attention indeed. And now it's directed to Barkov. Hatchets one. And a save. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Luongo's lucky, just got a piece of that, but it was enough to make the stop.
First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players get a breather. The Panthers are the only team to score, and they did it once. There are 2 periods to go, and that's a good thing for at least one team. Overwhelmed in the shots on goal totals in that period. A whopping 16 for Florida and 2 for Montreal. The difference in the game is just 1 goal, and it came late in that period. Will it springboard to something more in the second? We'll see, but for now, we go to break. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
The Canadians come into the second period trailing on the scoreboard because they didn't possess the puck much in the first. They'll need to change that and their approach if they want to win this game.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Shoots! Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending.
Montreal's goaltender has kept this game in doubt. He has had an outstanding night.
A whistle and a rest.
As soon as the shooter drops his head to release the puck, he's already in the butterfly, and so he can turn that aside easily.
We have a winner. Lets it go. Save. Skates along the line. The Canadians keep the play going in the middle. Dogged determination there by Yandel. Can start the attack going in the zone. Skill play by Pacioretty. Perfect wrister. Got his pad on that one. With a blast. Save. Smart recovery by Huberdeau. Shot. Just missed.
He's got to do a better job at hitting the net.
Got it cleared. Weber's looking to lead. Scooped up by Pizzic. Fires. Big pad save. The Canadians in their own end have control of the puck. Laid on to Deneau. A great wrist shot. Glove save. Nice. Puck loose because of that hit. Shoots one. Save. Picks it up back there. Moving it to Petrie. The Canadians skated up on the side. It's dumped in. Fresh players coming on for the Panthers. There's one that can be handled by Price. Swept on to Byron. And he steps across the line. That was one. He'll get the number on.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
In front. What a reaction amazing save.
The shooter thought he had some space, but the goalie flashes the leather. What a great glove save.
They can't find the target.
There's not really much place to go with the shot. He's trying to be perfect. He misses, and the puck rings around the boards.
Great save. Trying to go to Byron. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Quick wrist shot. Got a piece of that one. Score! And the game is even.
We came into the game, guys, thinking these teams were evenly matched. Now we've played some of this contest, and here we are back in a stalemate. I'd like to say that I think this game is going to open up and there's going to be all kinds of chances all over the place, but both teams have really adopted a never-give-an-inch style of play. I think this is tight checking right down to the final point.
Controlling, but he's under pressure. Clings it. He scores!
Always dangerous once you break a tie that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
The Panthers have gotten a lead that they hope to take into the third, as long as they don't go into a shell. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the way. He missed the net.
He zips that inches wide of the post. The goaltender would have no chance on that.
Save there. The Canadians have control of the puck along the boards. They're getting ready to strike. Point-blank shot. He scores! 2 straight goals.
Bukestad's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot, just snap it home.
The Panthers now have a 2-goal lead, and we're late in the second period. Do they try to protect this, at least to get to the horn? Draw the tie-up, and his team prevails. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
This shot is an absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
Price is beaten up top. Goaltenders hate getting scored on there.
Florida's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. And a save. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Score! Ricocheted off a skate.
He's doing everything he can to try and get himself into a good defensive position. The only thing that happens is he boots it into his own net.
The Panthers have built a tremendous lead and also built some wonderful confidence. What will they say in the second intermission? Probably not much. Face off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Good place to shoot from. Outstanding save. Oh, great chance.
Now there's a little bit of a luck involved there. The goalie was screened on the play. He couldn't see it, but he stopped it.
2 periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. 3rd period coming up shortly. All right, time to turn to the shots on goal and look at some impressive totals. 31 for Florida and 6 for the Canadians. Montreal suffering in net. Probably their whole team play needs to be re-examined during this intermission, but the goaltenders had a rough night. Here's an example as we go to break. Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first 2, and so will Edzo.
Florida's had a great game. It shows on the scoreboard. If they continue clicking, they should be able to close this one out.
Opening face-off of the 3rd period. The Canadians are driving it from the wing. Takes that pass up the boards. Tries to get it on net. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Breakaway. Got it. Piece of it with the glove. Score!
Barkov's able to get himself in position to one-time that puck to the back of the net.
So many times we focus on the finish of the play, but that's a great pass that opened up room for him to shoot the puck.
Florida's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the 3rd period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Florida's continuing on in their own end. Through center, making progress. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. And they've got it again. Gotten quickly back. Got that pass in his own end.
Bukestad's been outstanding this evening. He's just jumped back on the ice. His coach doesn't want him resting too long. He's been so good all game.
Skilled play by Pizzic. Steps in from the neutral zone. Breakaway! Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Good reach there. Has it in his own end. Shot it back out of his own end. The Canadians control the play in their own end. Fires one. Score! A great bounce. The celebration looked like it glanced off the enemy in front.
The speed of this is too much for the goalie, Eddie. He's in position. He just can't catch up to it.
Florida's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. 3rd period of play. Skates it into the zone. Missed just wide.
That shot cannot miss that. Give me that chance. I'll take it.
Still has control up the wing. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
Well, that's going to hurt. That is a solid hit.
Outstanding point-blank save.
Now that's a solid save.
No! Gotta get it on net.
Just missed the target on that shot.
Hammers one. Painful block shot there.
Florida's played almost perfectly this evening. They've gotten a few bounces along the way, but you earn your breaks. They have to be thrilled with their performance here.
Looks ahead to start something. Trying to get it back out of the zone. Good work in clearing it out. Batted away with authority. Chip to Weber. Oh, did he ever get hit? I don't know how many times that is tonight, but he's been turned. Score!
He had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Not very often anymore do you have enough room to take a slap shot while you're on the move. He is able to beat the goaltender clean with that.
Florida's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Scored by number 11, Jonathan.
The Canadians have it at center ice. And he dumps it in. Puck is thrown to Barkov. Pitch back into the corner. Niemi's out behind to stop it right there. The Canadians are at the wing in neutral ice. Solid work there by Pacioretty. Big chance here. Turned away with the stick. Smart recovery by Bukestad. Flip to the opposite corner. Wonderful stop. The Canadians through the neutral zone, ready the next attack. It's dumped in. Open ice hitting is not there.
If you're looking for this type of open ice hit, you better have a good angle, and that's exactly what happened. This is a big-time major collision.
And decides to just hold on and get the stoppage of play.
Florida's forecheck has been as aggressive as we've seen all season long. They get the puck into the zone, they get on the body, the puck comes around the boards, the deep pitches, and they finish too. They've stretched out this lead by being the more aggressive team.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Terrific determination by Petrie. In with it now. Oh, and the puck goes out of the zone, and so they'll have to reset at center. And a save. And so the final minute of the third. And the tilt. This will all be done soon. Nice work by Huberdeau. And quickly to Matheson. Glides along the line. Oh, a save there. In front. Score! He's got his second.
What you call a great finish from the low slot. Tremendous pass to set up the one-timer and an even better finish.
Niemi's beaten pretty cleanly with this. He just gets a small touch to the puck, but it goes into the back of the cage.
Montreal's got that neutral zone faceoff. Things are heating up with that hit.
Huberdeau's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on it, everybody wakes up.
Pump checked away. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. Back in his defensive end to get it. Crosses that line. Bring it off the post. Intercepted that one at an important place. Thrown up the wing to Byron. Save. And the horn is sounded, and this one goes down into the box. Florida's got another victory. It looked pretty convincing to me.
I'd like to get credit to the coaches for continuing to target and coach this team with their strong lead late.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying, good evening, everyone. As we begin, Jonathan Huberdeau is a guy to watch for, highly skilled, quick, and clever. The Panthers have the first possession of the game. He gets that pass ahead in stride. Tremendous hit.
Well, there's no surprise there, Doc. We expected a physical game. The contest will be aggressive from start to finish. There's an early hit to set the tone.
Brings a shot. He got a piece of that one.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Toward the net. Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal. The Canadians with possession up the wing. Collected by Huberdeau. Gains that offensive line. Blocked. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Great save. Just walking the tightrope. With a shot. Gathered up by Hoffman. Slides it to Barkov. Made the save. Clutch now from Ray Ferraro.
If they're going to make a bigger imprint in their market, they need to have year-over-year success. And I think the Panthers have players that can do that.
Okay, Ray, thank you. The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Made that stop. Gains the blue line. Gathered up again by Pizzle. Clears the zone. Got that pass toward open ice. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
I really like the effort that he's trying there to generate a turnover by finishing his check.
Pacioretty's going to get no time to rest if they turn the puck over in the neutral zone like this throughout the game.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Big drive! That puck struck him in front. He gets it back. Shoots! Point blank save.
That was a good challenge, better stop.
Oh! Broke it up! The Canadians are skating it up at neutral ice. Goes back deep for it. He cleared that puck out of there. Blue line control. Gathered up again by Shea Weber. Good work there in goal. The Canadians skated up on the side. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to. Florida skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Gets the puck ahead for a lead pass. And this is Aaron Ekblad, broke in at 18. A big collision there. McKenzie's got to shovel it out of there. New players scramble over the boards, just like shootout. Turned aside with a pass. The Canadians wheel one ahead up the wing. On to Deneau. Puck loose, now picked up. Look at this chance. He saved it. Strong save.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Has it picked up. The Panthers have the puck at center ice.
is known throughout the league, but when he throws his body around, everybody takes notice.
Gathered up again by Huberdeau. Good shooting place. A textbook stick save. That was the wall that stopped. A shot, gloved. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
Way too slow at developing 2-on-1. That gives time for the goalie to get across to make an easy stop.
Clean win on the draw. Montreal setting up an offense from the wing. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Pitching it to Hoffman. Terrific determination by Bukestad. Sails it. Terrific grab with the glove.
Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. A shot. Save there. Period number 1 has been completed. Neither team got scoring. Some chances, no success. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy totals for one, very light for the other. An impressive 15th. We are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
The Panthers have to be happy with that first period. I know they don't have a goal to show for it, but they really hemmed the team in their own defensive zone.
Period 2 has begun. Not a goal scored since the warm-up. And that one was allowed. Pass attempt to Barkov. He gains the zone. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Score! The first of the night, and not a moment too soon.
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up 1, go make it 2.
Florida's finally got the first goal of the game. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in, takes a shot. Made that work for him in goal. Still in the zone. Fires! Save!
The Canadians still have to keep plugging away at this game. Their goaltender has held them close, and the game still is in doubt. Oh, he'll take shots like that all night. Keep feeding him those muffins. He's going to stop every one of them.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Shoots. Save. In the slot. Fires. Took care of that one. Collected in the corner. Pressured out. The Canadians continue to probe up the wing. Dogged determination there by Yandel. Florida's carrying it up the wing. Lets a shot go. Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score. Lets it go. That puck hit him on the way to the net. The Canadians have it along the side at mid-ice. Skill play by Yandel. And it's a good pickup. A good clear, and now some relief in the line change. Fires! You can almost count that one, but no. Off the boards. Wonderful stop. Good job in clearing it out of his own end. Makes that play deep. Back on his stick. Cleared it out of there. The Canadians in their own end controlling play now. Watch out, a big hit.
Weber's going to have to pick himself up after that one. He got steamrolled. They clearly got the target on him.
Domi. Gains the zone. That one came back over the blue line. Everybody has to get back. And the coach wishes he had skates on right now. Big hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Propelled to Byron. Strong wrister. Kick save. Outstanding. Shoots it on. Oh, and he missed the net. Looking to Plekanec. The Canadians with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Taken over again. Passing one off now to Bertrano. It's just him. A breakaway stop there. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
Goals have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
A little under 5 minutes remaining. Florida's got the lead, 1-0. From the faceoff, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
It again. Steps across that line. Big drive. Seemed like a great opportunity.
Doc, these are chances that keep you up at night. A shot from the slot.
Biggest chance of the game. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Barkov's decision to shoot the puck on a breakaway was the right one.
Good thing it didn't hit him. It would have gone right through him.
The Panthers have now made it 2-0. They have been overwhelming. Tie-up and help from the winger. And a save. Mike's got the clock stopped. He and his team needed a breather.
58 seconds.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Pitching this one to Pacioretty. Into the last minute of the second period. Good intercepted pass.
Florida's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Wide of the net. Florida's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
Love the physical play. He takes his man right into the boards with a solid hit.
2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third. Shots on goal can be deceptive. You decide whether they are in this game or not. 29 for the Panthers and 2 for the Canadians. Florida's insurance goal has staked them to the 2-goal lead that you would expect them to have. Here it is one more time. We'll return after these words.
One of the most exciting competitions this season. Check our website out or call us.
40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Montreal's a bounce away from getting right back in this game. One area of concern has been their time of possession. They have not had the puck a lot in this game.
2 teams have played hard through 2, and we begin period 3. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Right to the point. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. Drill. The shot is off.
That's a tough.
Score!
Lorenzo, sometimes you just get so lucky. He's not shooting the puck there. The goaltender's fooled as the puck doesn't come with any velocity at all.
Florida's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Smart recovery by Yandel. Got off that pass in the neutral zone. He takes that point pass. A long stretcher. Save. Over 3 minutes of sweat and anger here in the third. They've scored again, and so their lead in this contest is 3 goals. Florida's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? What a save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs it. What a stop.
Slid to Barkov. Lets it go. Grabbed. That puck is held, and the whistle stops play. Good help for the centerman. Drill. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Lets it go and a save. The Canadians recoiling back in their own end. Directing that one to Pacioretty. Up to the point. Turned a shot on net. Did what he's paid to do. A successful clear.
Barkov's back on the ice. He just hopped over the boards. He's been all over the ice and the score sheet.
They had an attack going, but it wouldn't work because the pass is back out over the blue line. Shoots. Great save. A snow angel, and he sealed it.
There's not many saves easier than this for the goaltender. He gets his blocker on it. He's in good position, and he deflects this away.
Over 9 minutes have gone by in the third. Florida's offense continues to hum. Their advantage is 3. Drouin's lost another faceoff. Just an awful day for him and his team. Scooped up by Gallagher. He's got that point pass. He's got good, solid defensive play with a stick. Went to the backhand. Florida's continuing on in the defensive zone. Lets it go. Score! It's a hat trick.
So I don't know about you from up there, but I thought he stopped this. It's just ricocheted off him into the net.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
After a while, you're not getting much from your goaltender. He's given up a couple of bad goals. There's been a couple that he hasn't had a chance on. It is time to change the record and get him out of the game.
Florida's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Montreal's in the neutral zone along the wing. And he dumps it in. Snapping a pass to Barkov. Brings it in for an attack. From the outside. Stands his ground on the breakaway. Now it's directed to Pacioretty.
Montreal's found themselves in the middle of a nightmare here. They've been steamrolled throughout much of this game. No energy, no pushback. Nothing for them to look back at and be proud of.
What a ripper! And it's driven away. for the whistle is after that save, the puck went out of play. And here again is Ray.
Barkov's had an almost perfect night. Prominent since the puck has been dropped the very first time. 3 goals in any night means you've had an almost perfect game.
Ray, he's certainly one of the 3 stars in my book. A little over 6 minutes remaining here in the third. The Panthers just keep pulling away. It is now a 4-goal lead. Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him. Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Made that stop. Puck grab, what's next? Takes it right back. The Canadians skated up on the side. Free puck now. Fired away and back down. Brings a shot. Got in front of another one.
Incredible hand-eye. That puck is in the glove.
Good work with the stick. Moving it to Bukestad. It was defense, now it's offense. Let's see. Scooped up. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Almost out of nowhere, the defender steps into him. That hurts.
Oh, what a hit that one was. Skilled play by Hoffman. Carries it on in from center. What a save, big. All alone. Score!
Hoffman's stick was in a ready position, and he won time to pass the goalie.
The Emmy's quick reactions, Enzo, aren't enough. That's a beautiful shot up over his shoulders into the top of the net.
The Canadians from the neutral zone start to work. And he sends it to the net. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. He finally got it out of it. Solid work there by Shea Weber. Pass it back deep. And the heat's taken off by the clear. Lets it go. He scores! There are nights, and then there's tonight. Forever, he's going to remember this one.
Boy, that player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
The video will reveal here that the goaltender was in excellent position. Sometimes the shot is just so perfect, it's unstoppable.
He keeps winning draws, and his team's ahead of the game. I'm sure there's a connection. The poke check worked. Big drive. Terrific work with the glove. Couldn't keep it, though. Right along the blue line. Moving well with it between the blue lines. And a pass that just did not work and forces the ball back as far as center. And the game is over. Terrific out.
I know what that's like, Doc, being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
Niin. Nyt ollaan siis kaikki pelit tai 2 peliä pelattu ja sain yhteensä 15 maalia. Ja niin kuin näette, että ensimmäinen peli päättyi 9-1 ja toinen 6-0. Ja nytten on siis tilanne se, että kun tuli yksi piste vähän niin kuin tappavalle joukkueelle, eli siitä menee 1 piste, eli 14 kertaa 100 tuli tässä. Ja sitten jäljelle jäi siis 8 milligrammaa ja nyt on siis taas pitkästä aikaa video kuvattu ja tässä meni melkein tunti aikaa tässä. Elikkä toivottavasti te alatte tosi moni mua seuraamaan, että mä saisin täällä paljon seuraajia. Mutta se on teidän asianne. Mä en voi se mitään. Ja ei muuta kuin näkemiin ja nähdään vielä tänään tai sit huomenna. Näkemiin siihen saakka.